Hello Cancer, welcome to your January 2024 reading. My name is Nigel and you have found Alchemy. I am going to shift into warp speed as per my usual. Carefully shuffle and lay out your cards. You're welcome to stay and watch, of course, or you can just skip straight ahead to the reading. The choice is yours. Either way, I will see you on the other side. Hello Cancer, welcome to your January reading. I'm signing in today from a cabin instead of my usual tarot shed. Really wanting snow. I mean, I'm in Vermont. You would think that there'd be snow everywhere, but for some reason on this trip, and I've been to this cabin many times, no snow. Disappointing, but having a very relaxing time anyway. Okay, back to you. Overshadowing your whole reading, you do have the Temperance card, the card of alchemy, the card of staying balanced. It is the card of emotional balance. It is the card of alchemy. It is the card of taking one thing and perhaps alchemizing it into another, which is a nice energy. It is the card of Sagittarius. Let's start from the beginning. Here we have the beginning of your month, the mid-month, the end of the month. And we have, I will hold them up for you. We do have the Two of Swords here. You coming out of a period of indecision, not wanting to make a decision, not wanting to see something, perhaps being at a crossroads. You seem to be coming out of an energy like that, and perhaps questioning a love offer in your life. You might be questioning something that's going on in your life, asking yourself, is this enough for me? Is what they're offering enough for me? And this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a Piscean card, but you know, for me as a reader, I always look at the High Priestess like it is much more Cancer than it is Pisces for some reason. That be as it may, it is reversed. So you might be feeling out of sorts. You might be feeling, I don't know, that you don't know. You might be feeling there are certain things you don't know. Perhaps there are certain things you don't know, but you're feeling you're questioning things. You're coming out of some sort of stuck, blind energy, and you're moving into a questioning energy of, is this really for me? Okay, in the middle of the month here, you have the Seven of Swords reversed. And this might be, when I see the Seven of Swords, I usually see someone who's perhaps not being honest. And in this situation, I believe that's you. You in the past, could even be the recent past, you could be going through it right as we speak. You might not be honest. You might not be honest with yourself about something. There's something in your life you might be, not seeing, and it's almost willful. I consider, there was a time I considered Cancer to be a fairly weak sign. I know that sounds silly now, but back in the day, I no longer think that. I think they're a very strong sign. Are they emotional? Of course they are, but they're very, very strong sign. And I can see all the water in this card. I could see water even in this card, and in this card, and in this card. I could see water, emotions for sure, but I also see you trying to balance things, trying to figure things out, trying to understand what's going on, trying to figure out whether this could be a job, it could be a relationship. With the Knight of Coins in reverse, it could be, if this is a job, you could be looking at it like, is this enough? Is it enough for me? Am I kidding myself with this job? Is what they're offering me enough? If it's a person, it's the same thing. Is it enough? Is it what I really want? Is it giving me what I thought it would give me? Now here you have the Nine of Coins. This is what you aspire to. This beautiful abundant type energy in this card. If you see the sunflowers, it's you wanting to reach for the sun, the light, the harvest. And what's interesting is I don't see a lot of action in these cards. I do see a lot of contemplative energy. So I don't think that this is anything that happens to you. I think that you are doing this for yourself. At the end of the month, you're looking at all the choices you have, what's available to you. You are stepping into an action element here with the Queen of Wands. You're going from water to action. And you might honestly seriously consider at the end of this month walking away from something that no longer suits you, or that you feel no longer suits you. At the bottom of the deck, looking for your star, looking for your hope, looking for your destiny, right? Here in the warnings column, interestingly enough, you have the Temperance card again. These cards, she is taking water and she's creating something else. She's balancing herself. So yeah, the warning would be not to forget this. Not to forget to keep balancing yourself, harmonizing, and really figuring out what it is you want to do. What am I making of this? Does it serve me? Really, this energy is very, very important, especially at the beginning of the year, Cancer. I really think that you're doing the right thing by questioning everything. We should all do that, honestly, at the beginning of every year. What have I learned? Is it serving me? Am I doing what's right for me? Am I on the right path? Is it leading me to my destiny, to my hope, to my happiness? The warning here would be not taking action. And if you look at this, they're right next to each other, right? You might be tempted to go back into this energy. You might be tempted to not see. You might be tempted to say, okay, I could wait. This can wait. The warning here would be to wait. The warning here would be not to take action. I'm not saying to wake up tomorrow and just change your life, but I'm saying to take this month. The energy is on your side for being contemplative and making decisions, and I think you should take it, for sure. Be careful of bad judgment. Be careful of, the judgment card is us being called up, rebirth, being called to the divine, being called to your path, being called. And the warning here would be not answering that calling. There is something through 2023 that's been nudging you, Cancer. It's been asking you to make a decision, been asking you to step onto a different path, and I think you've been avoiding it. You've been trying not to do that. And all of your reasoning for each of you will be different, but I think the divine is telling you it's time to take action. Here you have, in the blessings column, you do have this inaction card, and it's interesting. It is in the blessings column, and in my opinion, this is describing how you might feel at times. But look how it gives birth to this action. So I think that what you should do, and look, defending that action, blessings. Stepping out of this, moving into this and that. Great reading. This is a reading for someone who's really taking their path seriously. Really wanting to do the work. And really giving this a lot of thought. I'm really proud of whoever this is for. Show me. Oh, it came out right away, Cancer. Your card slipped out right away, by the way. Oh, look at this. Look what's backing you up as we start the month. Beautiful energy for you. Romance is in the air. And there is a younger man. Dealings or relationships with a younger man. This does come This does come in the week that you're feeling a little abundant, like the harvest. There might be somebody coming into your life. You might already know who this is. Somebody that might be a little bit younger than you. You know, for some of you, it definitely might be a child, but I'm just not getting that energy strongly. I'm getting that it might be a younger person in your life. Show me the end of the month, 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 please. The end of the month. Happiness. I knew that the energy coming off these cards were contemplative. With the Temperance card, it's turning one thing into another. You're guaranteed success in dealings with a younger man. I mean, if you're a heterosexual male, this could be a younger woman, for sure. But there is some sort of romantic inclination to some of these cards for you. Let's see. Show me the warnings. Beware of greed. You know, when I see the Beware of Greed card, it's not always about money and possessions. Sometimes it's about wanting it all now. And perhaps that makes up for some of the indecision you've been going through, the lying to yourself. You want it. You want it all. You want it now. And sometimes we can't have everything we want now. But I'm telling you, with the star at the bottom of your deck and the star there, setting off on this new path is going to be really good for you, Cancer. Show me these blessings, please. What does that say, Cancer? You have a lot of success cards here. A lot of success cards. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Knight of Wands, and it is in reverse. And I'm telling you, this Knight of Wands, where is this? And the reverse Knight of Coins, it's this energy. The warning here is to, after all this contemplative work, to not take action on it. Take action on it, Cancer. Take action on it. Don't get stuck in the past. Don't keep balancing something long after it was due to alchemize. Don't keep just balancing it, because you might miss something in the background here. You might miss your chance to rule. You might miss your chance to become the leader of your life. You don't want to take a back seat. You're really being offered something here. I would take it seriously. Don't miss out on the planning. I would go with this. I would go with this. We want the Death card, especially next to the Star card and the Temperance card. Look at these cards. This is crazy. You have the Star card. You're alchemizing. You're putting an end to something that needs to be over, and you're turning it into something else. And as a result, you have success. 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 Give it some thought. You're a very smart sign. Give it some thought. I will see you during your weekly readings and your 2024 readings coming out in the next day or two. Okay, lots of love, Cancer. Big hugs. Happy New Year.